Yo, what's up? You on spec, guys.
What's up guys, Pierre Andre is back. Alright, Assalamualaikum dan salam sejahtera kepada korang yang menonton channel Andre Brothers. Korang memang awesome guys. Yes, we are back dengan kita punya video react. Apa khabar korang? Adakah korang dalam keadaan sihat? Kalau sihat, Alhamdulillah, syukur kepada Allah atas nikmat kesihatan yang Allah berikan kepada kita semua guys. Yes, aku dah lama tak berada di dalam YouTube, bukan saja di channel On The Brothers, di channel P On The Vlog pun aku dah lama tak upload guys. Adalah sebab-sebab tertentu kenapa aku jarang muncul, tapi bukanlah sebab aku merajuk ke apa ke, aku sakit ke, tidak guys. Aku baik-baik saja, Alhamdulillah. Pasal ada juga yang DM IG isteri aku tanya, mana yang kenal lah, tanya aku okey ke, kita orang okey ke, sebab dah lama tak upload video kat YouTube kan guys. Mana yang tanya khabar tu, aku ucapkan terima kasih banyak-banyak sebab kau prihatin terhadap diri aku. Tapi apa yang aku boleh bagi tahu, aku baik-baik saja, cumanya aku agak sibuk. To be honest, sebenarnya aku agak sibuk untuk bulan 7, 8 dan 9 ni. Tapi aku cuba cari masa juga sebab aku tak nak tinggalkan terus YouTube ni. Sebab dia ada satu, bukan pepatah lah, ada satu konsep yang aku percaya. Sama juga macam amalan guys. Kalau ada satu amalan yang baik kita lakukan, buatlah berterusan. Sebab kalau kita tinggal, nanti amalan tu merajuk. Sama juga dengan konsep kalau kita suka satu benda tu, macam aku suka nak buat YouTube, aku tak nak tinggalkan lama-lama sangat sebab nanti takut benda tu merajuk. So apa pun, hari ni I'm back. Aku dah balik semula ke set untuk video react. Mana yang merindui aku, terima kasih guys, pasal aku pun merindui korang untuk tengok sama-sama video react malam ni. So tanpa melengahkan banyak masa, aku rasa jom kita straight forward untuk react kita punya video daripada Nukes Top 5. Are you ready? Good. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Yes.
How by ghosts caught on camera. Nick does life. Nick Martin from Clearfield, Pennsylvania dedicates his YouTube account to his dream of one day becoming the proud owner of a brand new RV to live in and travel the country. In one of his videos, Nick does a vlog post mentioning that sadly, one of his favorite RV life YouTube channels might be quitting YouTube soon. As Nick casually paces back and forth through his house to help compose his thoughts, he suddenly captures something absolutely spine-chilling.
There's YouTubers on this platform that, you know, they're not like super like.
Guys, aku nampak macam ada orang tapi tak ada kepala guys. Aku tak tahu korang nampak tak?
Looks like a headless dark figure can be seen standing in the hallway right behind Nick. Now it was one of Nick's loyal viewers, Megan, who actually noticed the creepy apparition and emailed me about the video. She also reached out to Nick, who reacts somewhat confused and just explains that, hey, I don't make ghost videos. Of course, I then got in contact with Nick, who is absolutely shocked by what he captured. Nick says he's seen and heard some strange things in his life, but never really thought much about them. Nick says he has no idea who or what this horrifying headless figure could be. But what do you think? Share your thoughts down in the comments. Greenford Tunnels. British paranormal enthusiast Steve Ballard often conducts extensive explorations of old abandoned tunnels and forts. In this particular video, Steve is joined by his friend Stuart as they investigate the historic underground Greenford Tunnels in Kent, England. The fort was built during the 1860s and survived 2 world wars, but later the fort was left abandoned and the actual structure was demolished. However, the underground tunnels beneath the Green Fort are still there over 150 years later. Steve is showing his friend around the winding maze of halls and empty rooms when his equipment begins to act strangely.
Kubu-kubu lama ni jangan main guys. Memang scary guys. Buat benda tempat dah ditinggalkan tambah pula tempat yang macam ada pembunuhan, orang berperangan, confirm berhantu guys.
That's weird.
Oh, that was weird, people. My torch just went out. And it
Lampu
went out
torchlight dia dah start buat
last
hal lah
time
kata dia.
When I come down here the first time, Stu, I could feel someone breathing down my neck. Literally breathing right down my neck. Hello? Anyone here?
Steve recalls a creepy event from a past visit, but little does he know that their current exploration is about to become much more disturbing.
Blackout terus guys, dia punya equipment.
Is there anyone here? Oh, why is that doing that?
Apa benda tu
Stu, I keep getting the shadows going past this light down there.
Ini gambar ni dia dah terangkan tau guys. Kalau tak dia gelap betul ni.
Look at my phone. That's weird. Look, watch my phone.
Ni baru dia.
Turn it off a minute. Watch my phone. Watch. See it?
Macam ada tak tahu bayangan ke atau something macam tu lah guys.
That's gone. Yeah, it keeps going off. Yeah. It's almost like there's something going in front of that light down there. Yeah.
A strange shadow blocks out a faint light in one of the tunnels, almost as if someone or something is walking back and forth. Although a little creeped out, the two friends continue their investigation. What happens next is downright chilling.
This tunnel is it's amazing, isn't it? Really smart. Really. Yeah. And it's dry, look. The best part.
Aku nampak macam ada shadow guys. Dia macam melintas. Aku tak
Did
tahu.
you see it?
Dia
A
serang
shadow-like figure
guys.
can be seen walking through the tunnel right in front of the two friends.
Dia macam
They don't
terapung
see
guys.
it, but Steve is shocked when he looks back at his footage. Now Steve has no idea who or what this could have
Tapi kalau
been.
tengok
And
bayangan tu
creepiest
macam
of all,
bentuk
whatever
askar
it
guys.
is doesn't make a sound. Now if you notice, Steve and Stuart's footsteps are loud as they echo through the tunnel system. But whatever this is, it makes no audible sound at all as it hurries across the end of the tunnel.
It's amazing, isn't it?
Really smart. Really clean.
Yeah. And it's dry, look. Best part. Yeah.
So what do you think this could be? Let me know down
scary
in the
guys.
comments. You can watch this entire exploration over on the YouTube channel, Steve Ballard, The Stowaway. Friends David and Dell from the YouTube channel Signs and Signals are out in the middle of the night to explore the abandoned Zion Presbyterian Church Cemetery, which was founded all the way back in 1851. The graveyard sits isolated, deep in the countryside of South Carolina. David and Dell find themselves in the middle of nowhere, surrounded by woods and graves.
Dude. Always crazy.
Mama ni famous juga guys. Kita pernah react banyak video dia. So kali ni dia nak pergi buat ghost hunting kat kubur lah. Memang cari penyakit lah kalau bertanya aku.
There's nothing but woods from what I can see. It's dark as hell. Recording everything. I can't see anything. Oh, you got that stuff. Zion. I mean, that's got a church. That says a church cemetery. Where's the church? I don't know about this one.
Member dia macam takut sebenarnya guys.
Why do we choose to do one that's like out in the woods?
Because we live out near the woods. I mean, at first glance, it's got to be one of the creepiest looking graveyards.
Kubur ni kat hutan tau guys.
Go check out what it is.
I mean, look at these like crosses. I mean, just saying, like, you see them? Why are there pineapples right there?
God, you hear that? What was that?
You hear that?
That was right here. Like right. Gas demons.
David and Dell are obviously a little creeped out by the eerie atmosphere of the cemetery and joke around to keep everything a bit more lighthearted. But all that changes when David suddenly hears something moving right behind him.
Guys, ada benda gerak guys.
Saw something. I don't know what I saw. I don't know what I saw.
Aku macam nampak benda tu dekat dalam
I
hutan, dia
thought it
bergerak.
was a person.
David sees someone watching him from the bushes, and he bolts away in terror. He warns Dell about what he just saw, and they decide to just get the out of there. Now, the two friends in no way claim that this terrifying encounter is even anything paranormal. In fact, David believes that he saw just a real person, creepily sitting there in the bushes in a graveyard
Nampak macam orang guys,
in the
tapi
middle of nowhere. And as I've always said on this channel, sometimes real people are way scarier than anything paranormal.
dia pun sendiri rasa benda tu sebenarnya adalah orang yang saja-saja nak takutkan dia.
But who or what this actually is remains a mystery. Months later, and after many viewer requests, David and Dell gather their courage and decide to explore the cemetery once again. Nothing much happens, but as David reviews their footage, he finds something that shocks him to his core.
Yeah, I've heard like a bunny mask, like a birthday mask.
Ada
See, to
orang
me,
kat
I
belakang
didn't
tu
really.
guys.
I
Aku
can
tak
see
tahu
why
orang
people would
cover
say
ni.
maybe it's a mask. I really can't tell. At first, I couldn't even tell where a head was. You know what I mean? All I saw was just that something was moving. But the more and more, like after you edited and everything, and we looked at it on the screen and on the phone, then you could tell it's like something like, yeah, his head up.
Without either of them knowing, someone opens up the back of David's car and just kinda hops inside.
Dia masuk dalam kereta
David
dia
and Dell
orang guys.
then drive the same car all the way back home. David says that in the morning after their visit to the cemetery, he found the back of his car open, but nothing inside was missing. It goes without saying that he's worried that now whoever was in the back of the car with them knows where he lives. So what do you think is going on here? Could this just be a homeless stranger that was looking for a free ride? Or is it something much, much worse? Let me know what you think. You can watch this creepy encounter and many more over on the YouTube channel, Signs and Signals. Before we move on to the next video, if you see anything that you think should be included in the top 5, contact us at nukestop5@gmail.com. The Goodwill Ghost Dog.
Okay guys, ada 3 video yang kita tengok tadi. Yang pertama tu yang paling aku rasa menakutkan lah bagi pendapat aku. Pasal apa? Mamat tu dia bukanlah YouTubers yang buat video-video yang tu. Jadi bila orang tanya dia cakap tak ada sebab untuk dia nak buat sesuatu yang olok-olok lah. Maksudnya mungkin ada orang persoalkan, mungkin benda tu dia buat kot. Pasal apa aku rasa menakutkan? Waktu dia bercakap tu, tiba-tiba kita boleh nampak kat belakang dia ada satu image semacam ada satu makhluk macam manusia tapi dia tak ada kepala guys. Dan itu sesuatu yang aku rasa macam uish, ini scary. Pasal dia elemen surprise dia macam kita tak jangka tau. Tiba-tiba je benda tu ada. Itulah aku suka yang video pertama tu. And then ada video yang nombor 2 tu pasal kubu kan, kubu lama. Ada 2 orang YouTubers ni dia pergi ke kubu tu nak buat explore lah. Aku tak tahu dia ni urban explorer ke atau ghost hunter ke, tak sure. Tapi apa yang menarik itu kita dapat nampak dia capture beberapa image yang agak menakutkan juga. Yang antara dia kita nampak ada lintasan tu kan, yang bayang-bayang tu, dan lintasan tu dia semacam pakai baju askar walaupun dia dalam bentuk bayang-bayang, tapi aku dapat gambarkan macam itulah keadaan dia. Dan yang last tadi tu si David tu lah, dia pergi ke kubur, dan aku pun rasa itu bukan hantu, itu lebih kepada orang manusia lah yang cuba mungkin nak menakut-nakutkan dia ke, atau aku pun tak tahu, boleh jadi mungkin dia buat benda tu, alam. Tapi antara 3 tu macam aku cakap tadi, yang nombor 1 tu yang paling aku takut lah. Okay, kita go next video. Okay,
TikTok user James Fodder bought a very creepy doll at his local
patung dia.
Goodwill. At the time, a store employee warned James that the doll's previous owner was in a rush to get rid of it because she believed it was very haunted. James didn't believe in the paranormal and knew the doll was worth quite a bit of money, so he bought it and took it home. That's when he realized that he had made a huge mistake. James began to hear voices. The doors in his home started to open and close on their own. And scariest of all, he started seeing strange shadowy shapes around his home. James decided to place the doll on a chair in an empty room with a motion-activated camera monitoring it. What he captures is downright creepy.
Aku sumpah guys, aku tak suka. Kamera dia bergerak sendiri guys. Aku ingat patung tu yang bergerak. Aku tak tahu kenapa aku rasa scary guys. Aku tak suka ni guys, aku tak suka. Ya Allah, apa tu? Astaghfirullahaladzim. Apa benda aku nampak guys? Itu real guys. Aku pernah alami benda sebiji macam ni. Bola macam tu aku nampak dia bergerak guys.
The camera moves around as if tracking movement somewhere in the empty room, but nothing's moving. Then a small dark shape can be seen quickly moving across the floor in the hallway behind the doll. James explains that the camera only moves when it senses physical motion, so he has no idea why the camera would be moving when there's nothing there. Another night of filming, and when James checks his camera footage, he is shocked.
Yang tu scary guys. Pasal aku pernah alami benda tu sebiji. Macam tu lah aku nampak. Dia macam berbola hitam, dia berguling. Dia dah gerak kaki dia guys. Aduh, jangan dia jadi Pinocchio sudahlah. Dia bangunkan aku jalan yang ya Allah. Dia nak bangun guys, betul.
The camera still moves all around, seemingly tracking something that we can't see. Then, the doll seems to just start moving, all on its own. James says that he was a skeptic before all this, but that he now 100% believes that the doll he brought home from Goodwill has a paranormal entity attached to it. But what do you think is happening here? Is it real, or is it all just an elaborate hoax? You decide. Just below the surface, urban explorer Ilem Mbano Paranormal is back on another exploration. This time at an abandoned underground heating plant shelter somewhere in the middle of the forest in the Czech Republic. Just to be safe, Bono inspects the entire complex to make sure that he's completely alone before he even starts to explore. Then he leaves some of his extra belongings in one of the shelter's rooms and starts his investigation. Now, almost immediately, things take a bizarre turn.
Seorang je budak ni pergi guys. Memang hati kental lah.
Yeah, this is just... I'm gonna go there. So later. This is the room. Close it. This is the room where I have my stuff. This is the little thing I keep my gimbal in because it's kind of fragile.
Bukan tadi pintu dia tutup guys.
Hello?
The door to the room that he had just closed seconds before appears to swing open by itself. Now, of course, this could simply just be caused by a draft. But as Bono continues to explore through the underground complex, things just get much, much weirder.
Yeah, this is the second entrance. Here are freak, that scared me. Is that
bunyi telefon.
hello?
Bunyi telefon guys.
Okay, so
Scary guys. Ni bunyi telefon lama ni guys.
no, wait,
La
this.
ilaha illallah guys, telefon macam ni aku ada satu kat mamak aku guys.
It's not plugged in. You see the wire?
An old unplugged phone rings as if it's still working. Bono inspects the phone but finds no explanation as to how the phone could have rung. So now he begins to get more and more creeped out, being underground and completely alone in this sprawling shelter. But Bono is determined to keep recording, and he scouts through more and more empty rooms and creepy hallways.
So I'm here at the entrance. It's already kind of dark, and I went again through the whole complex, and there's just no one there. So either they ran away, or I don't know, they did it remotely, or it's just like the phone is haunted. I don't know. I like to not think that someone is caused by haunting till it's just completely till you just can't explain it by anything, by anything. But
Apa benda aku tengok tu ya Allah.
What looks like a heavy metal plate seems to rise up from the ground on its own, and then falls. Bono is freaked out and makes a run for it. But unfortunately, Bono realizes that he has left his belongings back inside one of the rooms. And so, he has to go back in to collect them. What happens next is chilling.
it was kind of far, but I think in this direction. I think it was far, but okay. I have to go for my stuff.
Apa benda ni ya Allah. Guys, aku nampak ada benda menyenguk daripada atas tu.
A deep rumble makes Bono freeze in his tracks. He tries to determine where the sound came from, and as he goes to check it out, well, did you see it? A dark figure can be seen peeking from around the corner at the end of the hallway. The explorer doesn't even notice and walks right past where the figure appeared. It wasn't until later, when viewers of his YouTube channel pointed out the strange peeker, that Bono realized what he had captured. He says he has no idea who or what this could be.
Apa benda
So,
ni guys?
it's up to you to decide.
Seram.
You can watch this entire investigation over on the YouTube channel, ILMN Bono Paranormal. Contamination. So for the people who stayed around all the way till the end, I have one more video that is very creepy, but honestly, just a little too good to be true.
Okay.
In this video, two Japanese friends can be seen hiking deep into the woods on a nature trail somewhere in Japan. It's starting to get dark when one of the guys becomes very ill. His friend hurries off to find a restroom on the trail to bring back water for his sick friend. And this is where the peaceful hiking trip turns into the stuff of nightmares.
Kakak kawan dia tiba-tiba jadi jatuh sakit guys masa hiking ni. Dia muntah guys. Tak tahu muntah darah ke apa.
水持ってくるわ。ちょ待てる。あ、じゃあ水持ってくるからちょっとここで待ってて。じゃあちょっと散ってくるから。 たな。だいぶ暗くなってきた。急ぐわ。あいつ危ないからな。早くしかないと。
Ada tapak kaki guys. Kawan dia kan? Seram guys, tapi pada aku ni definitely ni buat lah, ni shooting lah ni. Tapi dia buat yang macam tak ada muka. Dia buat macam tak ada muka tu, scary guys. Scary. Tapi ni pada aku ni shooting lah guys, ni buat. Dia pun dah jadi tu dah.
Creepy giggling can be heard from somewhere inside the restroom. Then the guy's sick friend who he left far behind on the trail is suddenly standing right behind him in the reflection of the restroom mirror. But something about his friend just does not look quite right. Then someone grabs the guy's arm, and as he looks up he sees a woman with a diseased-looking face who quickly disappears right before his eyes. Horrible, moldy scratches are left on his arm, and when he looks in the mirror, he recoils in horror. Now, it's totally fake, but this video definitely completely creeped me out the first time I saw it. So I thought I would share, and I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. Thanks so much for watching. My posting schedule right now makes just no sense, so please hit the subscribe button and the little bell icon so that you never miss a video. Instagram's here, Twitter's there, and I really hope to see you back again next time.
So itu dia guys, video daripada Nukes Top 5, dan setelah dah lama aku tak react, memang kali ni aku rasa video ni memang best lah. Ada few video yang aku rasa memang menakutkan pada pendapat aku lah. Antara dia kalau yang tadi tu awal-awal aku dah bagi tahu yang tak ada kepala tu kan. And then ada lagi 3 video yang last kita tengok ni. Yang pertama yang kita tengok yang pasal patung tu guys. Patung tu dia beli patung tu dekat satu kedai lah. Patung ni dulu dah ada orang pernah miliki patung tu, tapi orang yang terdahulu tu dah cakap patung ni berhantu, jadi dia pulangkan balik. So Muhammad ni dia beli patung pasal dia jenis tak percaya hantu ni lah guys. Lama-lama dia dah mula dapat rasa gangguan, dia pun shoot lah nak tengok betul tak patung ni berhantu. Aku tak tahu adakah benda tu dibuat ke atau real ke, tapi kejadian yang kita tengok tu kat rumah tu, kita boleh nampak patung tu bergerak sikit, dan kita nampak kamera dia bergerak ikut motion detector kan. Tapi yang paling aku takut adalah nampak berbola hitam gerak tu. Pasal apa aku cakap aku takut? Aku pernah alami perkara yang sama macam tu. Waktu umur aku dalam sekitar darjah 5, darjah 6 macam tu lah, aku dekat rumah sepupu aku, rumah makcik aku, tengah sembang dengan sepupu aku dalam dekat-dekat pukul 12 macam tu. Di belakang sepupu aku tu ada hall, tapi boleh nampak lah kalau ada orang jalan ke, pasal dia macam ada koridor dan hall dia lah. Tengah-tengah sembang, tiba-tiba aku nampak sebiji bola macam tu warna hitam, dia bergolek-golek laju tek macam tu. Dan bila aku tengok balik benda tu, aku recall balik, ini sama yang macam mana aku pernah alami dulu. To be honest, aku agak takut dengan video tadi tu. Dan selepas tu kita disajikan dengan video yang dia pergi ke bunker kan, macam tempat perlindungan lah, bawah tanah tu. Itu pun menakutkan juga, pasal tempat-tempat yang dah lama ditinggalkan ni memang seram lah. Yang pada aku, climax dia adalah bila kita nampak penampakan lembaga hitam menjenguk kepala kan, itu menakutkan. Dan yang last tadi, yang video pada Jepun tu, itu confirm shooting lah guys, memang confirm dia buat untuk kita takut tu ada sampai pada pendapat aku. So guys, aku sangat berharap video kali ni kita semua terhibur, dan aku pun sangat-sangat terhibur lah dengan video yang kita dapat hari ni. Dan insyaAllah lepas ni aku akan perbanyakkan lagi video. Aku try my best lah guys. Hari ni aku akan cuba shoot sebanyak mungkin video supaya aku boleh letak untuk next video kita. Dan mana dah support channel ni pada awal sampai sekarang ni guys, aku ucapkan jutaan terima kasih guys. Sehingga kita jumpa untuk kita punya next video. Korang jaga diri baik-baik, stay safe, stay cool guys. Korang memang awesome. Ciao.